As the year 1892 dawned, all eyes were on New Orleans. On January, two men were set to step into the ring, each carrying the hopes and dreams of a nation. In one corner stood John L. Sullivan, the reigning heavyweight champion, a man whose fists had thundered through bare-knuckle brawls, and whose name echoed with tales of ferocious power. Opposite him stood James J. Corbett, a man of the people, a boxer who had clawed his way up from the rough streets of San Francisco. For Corbett, this fight was more than a contest. It was a testament to his journey from a young boy who had dared to dream of greatness to becoming the #1 contender. His path to the championship had been paved with sweat, determination, and an unwavering belief in his own abilities. Now, standing in the shadow of Sullivan's towering presence, Corbett's heart pounded with a mixture of anticipation and resolve. The bell clanged, signaling the start of the first round, and as the two fighters circled each other, the crowd roared with excitement. Sullivan, the seasoned veteran, danced around Corbett, trying to gauge his opponent's moves. But Corbett was elusive, his feet as light as feathers, his movements as swift as a serpent. Sullivan lashed out with a heavy right, but Corbett was too quick. He slipped aside, his body a blur of motion, and landed a stinging jab that made Sullivan wince. Round after round, Corbett's confidence grew. He was like a young lion testing its strength against a wounded bear. His strategy was flawless, his movements precise and powerful. Sullivan, the once invincible champion, began to falter. His eyes, filled with a mix of disbelief and determination, held the weight of a legacy that spanned generations. But as the fight wore on, his strength waned and his movements became slower. In the 21st round, as Sullivan stumbled, his legs leaden and his arms heavy, Corbett sensed victory. With a final surge of adrenaline, he unleashed a flurry of punches, each one a testament to his skill and tenacity. And then it happened. As Sullivan's head snapped back, the referee stepped in, ending the fight. Corbett had won. The crowd erupted, their cheers echoing through the streets of New Orleans. James J. Corbett, the man who had dared to challenge the legend, had triumphed. He stood there, bathed in the adulation of thousands, knowing that he had not just won a fight, he had rewritten history. This was more than just a victory. It was a passing of the torch. A new era in boxing had begun.